Hey guys, welcome back to welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Welcome back to my channel, I guess. Today we're playing some Ganesha solo. Full damage aspect should be super fun. I think this pick is actually a little bit underrated. I've been playing it a decent bit on the streams. I've had a great time. It's generally gone fairly well. I think this god is probably the easiest god in Smite 2 by a decent margin. And it kind of spurred me to think, I know I mentioned in one of my videos, I wouldn't be doing many list videos, but people really enjoyed them. So obviously I've got item videos planned, I've got some really fun videos planned in general, some non-Smite too, but you know, I will talk more about that when those are done. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a top 5 easiest gods in Smite 2 and top 5 hardest gods in Smite 2 to give you guys a little bit of guidance, especially to people who are a bit more casual on picks, not just for solo lane, just for the game in general. So I will be working on those. And spoiler, excuse me, this god's going to be number 1. So we're laning into an RDO, and she missed a minion. I don't know how. I guess she cleared really slow. She has Sands here, build sucks. That's great for us. She's also Druid Stance Aspect, which is a bit strange. Our clear is pretty good with Conduit, so we're just going to kind of look to out clear. RDO is a very big bully character normally, but Druid Stance Aspect is not going to be so much one. Having played, obviously, more of this patch and stuff, I feel pretty confident in saying that RDO is one of the best solos in the game still, though I do think base RDO is the way to play her at this point. I was already kind of biased towards it before, but I think, you know, the Bear Stance Lifesteal build was quite strong. Nowadays, though, I'm pretty confident base RDO, super strong lane bully, obviously very good pick. I know I haven't been playing it as much, that's mostly because I really spammed it on YouTube and stuff in the first like week and a half, and I've kind of overplayed the character, so whenever I do that I notice it's like, shit, I'm posting an RDO video, feels like every day. I definitely will try to tone it back, and he is just dead, by the way. Yeah, I mean, no mobility, obviously, on the aspect. Druid Stance is just a rough in her early game. Very, very little, like, autonomy you can have on a pick that is rushing Sands with 5-pot. I really don't think 5-pot starts in general are very good anymore, and the reasoning being is that you're almost always getting a back off pre-3 minutes to be strong for rocks, so you'll just reset, and if you can go like Chalice or something instead, or just a couple of pots, you're not going to effectively run through those pots in time, so it's just not worth building, and I wouldn't recommend doing it. So yeah, don't do 5-pot builds, my opinion. Again, if you have success with it, don't listen to me, but you probably will have some success if you do. So yeah, well, great start for us. I didn't expect this to begin so well. I usually take a bit of time to like scale online, but people really do underestimate, I think, the damage on this pick, especially with Conduit on the 2. Even at level 2, you can kind of just like kill people. And yeah, obviously this guy having no dash means he can't interrupt me either, and holy, I mean, 261 off that. Chronos Pendant is such a great rush on these damage magical picks that are building full damage, and the reasoning, again, and I've talked about this a lot. I try not to like bring this up as a huge topic, but it is very important, so like listen. Components of items, especially when you can't afford the full item, are a very, very big deal as you get into higher ranks and as you play against better players. And the reasoning behind it is very, very simple. If I'm sitting on very good components and they're sitting on very bad components, even if the matchup might be favored one way or another at a certain point, that tends to, you know, completely change it. And that's a big deal. So really factor in how good or bad your components are, and that should factor in your decision making on how you play the lane, and also maybe how you build, right, in the order of which you build things. So with Chronos Pendant specifically, we have very good components. 10 cooldown rate for 650 gold, and then 20 intelligence and 10 cooldown rate, which when we hard CC a character, we're taking away strength in it for 4 seconds. So, you know, from just a little amount of gold, really, we have 20 cooldown rate, 20 intelligence, and this passive on the item, whereas if I'm going different items, I'm not going to have nearly that type of value most of the time, right? I'm going to have much weaker components, and as a result, much lower damage. So very, very relevant to look at that, and that's why, you know, Chronos Pendant is such a great rush, because if I'm rushing, let's say, an item like Polynomicon first item, I have Killing Stone, which is really good, but this Oracle Staff not as great. Also, this is pricier, you know, so there's things you have to factor in. So yeah, just be mindful of that, and factor that in when you're building your first item. If you're weak or strong, good stuff to look at. Anyways, though, we have kills. Getting kills with Ganesha Aspect gives you permanent cooldown rate. That's why we have 2 stacks right now, so we want to work on continuing to getting those. Yeah, you can kind of just shrug that one off too bad. Does he die to this? It's very close, actually. Nope. We're going for it. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy ult. I forgot that gave a shield. It doesn't matter though. I'm probably gonna get ganked, right? We're mega inting it. All right, well we got a 3rd kill. We didn't die. I believe it's 2 cooldown rate per kill. I don't think it has a stat cap. I might be wrong on that. But I believe we just continue to get cooldown effectively indefinitely. Remember though that cooldown does diminish past a certain point. I believe it's called linear scaling, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's exponential. I don't know. I saw a graph about this. No, I don't know. I think I'm... You know what? Ignore me. Whatever I'm saying, I haven't taken... I took calc like 4 years ago, dude. I took it as a freshman, so whatever. Anyways, big picture point, the more cooldown rate we get, the less effective the cooldown rate is. So as you see, I'm going some cooldown rate, and there's no accident behind that. But the big picture thing is to realize that, like, me getting in theory 100 kills is not going to make my ult on like a 1 second cooldown. So just remember that. And you might be like, well, oh my gosh, what the hell? You might be like, well, you're still building cooldown. Yeah, I mean, these items are just good. Like, I'm going Gesso here, not Soul Gem, though Soul Gem is fine. You know, it's really up to you, like, how much you want to go. You could literally just go Chronos Pendant and then go items like Tahuti and, what is it called? Like, I don't know, Divine and Shard and all that stuff, and not really worry about getting any more cooldown. Again, that is okay, because in theory, like, you'll get kills to give you cooldown, hopefully. But, like, getting, I think, 2 items is super reasonable, and then even more than that is okay. Because you never really know how many kills you're going to get. I mean, this looks like a great start, but this isn't always, like, indicative of I'm going to get 10 kills this game, you know, especially quickly. So, you know, be mindful of that. I think this pick is playable in mid, but I would say solo is probably the best role, and the big reasoning for that is just having the ability to, and jungle is probably okay as well. I just don't really have a lot of, like, info on that in the jungle. But I think the 2 obviously is what you want to max, and being able to actually apply that onto people is a big deal. And in mid, I'm not sure you'll always be able to do that. So I would say solo is probably the best role for this pick. Very fun pick, though. I have, like, actually horrible. Holy shit. Very fun pick, though. Very easy. Just a good time. It's such a great stream character. Such a great YouTube character, because I don't need to think. I'm honestly really surprised I haven't played this character more for YouTube. One of the big things that I actually did, like, the other day was I looked at my channel and I was like, well, when was the last time I uploaded? I literally wrote down every character I've uploaded in the last, like, 2 months, or 2.5 months or so, and I kept scrolling a little longer. And it was like, I haven't uploaded a Ganesha video in 3 months. I haven't done a Herc video in like 2 months. I haven't done a Nem video in about 2 months. So there's a lot of picks that, like, I haven't been doing recently. Rama, it's been gosh knows how long. Nuwa, it's been about 2 months. So these are some of the picks that I, you know, plan on uploading and getting on the channel soon. Susano as well as another one, to, you know, make sure we keep things up. And there are more. Those are just the first ones I remember. I wrote them all down. And I think that's just important. You know, it's probably fun watching the Bolognas and the Mordreds and stuff of the world. Bologna I actually haven't done in a while. Same with Thor. But some of these picks, you know, I understand it's a bit diminishing when you play them too many times. And it's a bit weird because, like, if I'm being 1000% honest, I would be playing Newt and get like 10 videos of her in the next 14 days if I could, but I know nobody wants to watch that many games of the same characters, so I try to be mindful. And then when I do run back to them eventually, they always are, like, really enjoyed, but you got to give it, you know, some space to breathe, right? So that's what we're on about. But yeah, doing really good so far. On a pick like this, with how good my potential damages, I really like kind of staying in the lane and locking it down, especially when I'm getting value. Now, does that mean, like, don't rotate? No, of course not. I want to rotate to help my team and stuff, but I need to find a good angle, and right now, I don't really see one. I think our best look is to probably just fight on rocks, and hopefully they come over and we can 2v2 it up or something. I did take a lot of damage here, so I'm just going to back. I want to, again, be strong for rocks. That's kind of the primary goal. But if he has a gank, I can, like, dash ult this maybe. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. I did dash forwards. This could be a bit horrific. Okay, we're okay. Poke him. There are 4 people here. What the hell? I do have ult, so I think we're okay. This is very... Like, what is happening, man? Oh my gosh. You should have stayed in the tower, bro. I could have helped you. Why'd you run that way? I hope... Okay. No, that's his fault, dude. I could have... Oh, come on, man. He's not blaming me, but, like... Guys, if we just sit in the tower, it's chill. What do you mean 4? You saw them. Horrific, man. Absolutely criminal. Absolutely criminal. Guys, the tower keeps you safe. I just ult in tower and we sit. Like, we're fine. Ay, 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 man. They can never dive us in the tower. We just ran into the jungle into them. That was just so grim to watch. Alright, we'll take it back here. It is what it is. I guess we did have an opportunity of a fight, kind of. We'll go into Deso here. Now we want to go into, I would say, Shard. I mean, it's kind of early. The thing is, though, is, like, the game state's a little rocky. I think this will be good. I mean, I can go it now. The thing is, like, I can't afford 2D components. I would normally go that. But I'm going to just go Shard now, and we'll go 2D after. Let's see if I can do something in mid maybe a little bit. Oh, nice damage. This is great. Yeah, this should be a kill. Nice. Yeah, I don't care if I don't get it. Let's do gold maybe. This should be super free. Yeah, I mean, I have good DPS on this. I'm not pinging him to be mean, by the way. I'm just pinging him to, like, listen. That's all. No way. Okay, Russ coming. Okay, we're good. By the way, I would recommend playing this character on normal cast with the ultimate or quick cast. I don't do that because I'm lazy and I don't bother changing it. It's definitely hurt me more than it's helped me overall, I'd say. I've gotten better at using it, but especially with no ground targeter, I mean, I'm kind of just going off vibes sometimes a little bit. I'm usually really good at, like, gauging that stuff, but Ganesha ult can be a bit tricky, so just be mindful of that. That's the only thing I would recommend shifting, though. Everything else insta-cast all the way. Yeah, really, Ganesha ult, E1, those are, like, your normal cast abilities. Aside from that, you should be insta-cast on everything. It really helps. I've also got a video, 5 tips to improve you, like in Smite, plans. I just haven't really sketched it out too much, but that's another one on the way. So we've got some really cool ones, I think, in the works.
Just breathe.
Alright, I think we just want to go to got a dash here. I'm gonna just Aegis this. Do I kill him? I got completely outplayed here, man. And I do get him, but that's so not worth it. He lived way longer than I thought he would. What a terrible death. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, no, those shields, the life binder, all that shit. I mean, holy frick, man. That was just grim. At least I got him, so we get another stack, but yeah, very, very bad. Shoots. Okay, well, look, I mean, game state's a little fucked with people dying, but us getting gold was nice. It kind of will hedge us a little bit. So yeah, we'll go Shard. I do think Gem of Focus is good on this god, but I don't know if I'll build it in this build. We'll see. I like Tahuti big time, so we'll go that next, and then afterwards we'll probably get upgraded Aegis. I don't know, we'll see.
Just breathe. Enemies incoming left.
We will see. He has regrowth. He's going into Genji's maybe. Bit of a weird build, but fair enough. Yeah, people have asked me about Lifebinder. It's obviously not dead. Losing 20 in on a super oversetted item is not going to do much. As you can see, it's still miserable. But I'm glad people are building it less. Won't lie about that. Beautiful, boys. There we go. I am dead, though. Too bad. If I had a bit more there, I do kind of pop off, but not quite at that point just yet. It's okay. We got a kill on left, that's good. And Suler is like definitely a problem, so anything we can do to him I think is appreciated big time. We do have Shard now, so that should help a little bit. I want to, you know, either defend this or get it, ideally. Yeah, I feel like with these Moonlight Nagas, I would say, like, they're a big deal. I'm not going to pretend that if you get them, you automatically win the game or anything. Obviously, the game has too much variance, but I'd say overwhelming majority of the time you get that, you're going to be winning. It's just very helpful. About as strong as a Gold Fury, except it's like a permanent one, you know? If not a little bit stronger, even. I would say stronger than a Gold Fury for sure. So do it, that's the point. You know, I think... Yeah, we do kill him, it was close. But I think if he just, like, doesn't do anything there, he lives. That was a rushed ult by me. It's great we get the kill, because again, more cooldown rate is awesome. My ult is literally on a 68-second cooldown, which isn't that bad, especially with Deso, but... and Chronos Pendant, but, yeah, definitely a mistake from him. Usually you'll find that the ult, by the way, is being reduced by about 1 second per kill. So I want to be very clear, because this is not like world-changing that I'm getting these kills, but it's nice, right? And for these other abilities, it's like a fraction of a second most of the time per kill. So I'd love to do this, though. I feel like, again, something you're going to see in these lower level lobbies is people play with so little direction. Like Tsukiyomi's just going left right now for no reason. Stuff like that, just very bad. Now I like that my ADC rotating here like this is very smart. I really appreciate that and think it's a great play. But yeah, this guy's just like mega inting. It is what it is, but you just gotta like think. All you have to do there is cage and run. You don't have to like walk up at all. We do get it though, so that's very good. I'm gonna... It's okay. I'm gonna go over to Gold Fury and play that. Now, we do want to also win a Ritual, ideally, but, you know, with the Odin dead and stuff, I think it's probably not going to go that well. I'm going to rotate over anyways, so I kind of should, but might need a big ult in this instance. That's really annoying. I get that knock-up, he gets completely fried. And we're still owning him, to be fair.
If they all go to him, you guys wanted to go? Should we go?
Did some damage. Yeah, my ult was horrific there. Yeah, I kind of panicked a bit. I thought the Giannis was going to do way more, and more would come. So, terrible ult from us. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. I'm going to poke this guy again. Oh, he's just dead. I played the corner and I'm really good there. Big time. That vision helped us out so much. We can win Ritual here. This is huge, obviously. Resets the fast TPs for anybody who has them off, and the extra gold, the Nagas shoving down sides. Really big deal. Again, you're going to see that if you're able to play objectives in general in Smite, you will be winning. So try your best to do that. Don't die at, you know, very important points, and you'll probably win a lot more. That vision helps our map play a little. Just pull this. That was kind of a bad pop, but here's what it is. We'll get gold here. I'm going to ult this, obviously. Out of range. Oh, I fucked it really bad, guys. See what I mean? Man, it looked like it would be on, but it wasn't. It's all good. Let's take it back here. We'll go into Tahuti. So guys, I was doing something where I had to watch back a video of mine. Okay? And I gotta be honest, dude, I didn't realize how much I talk in these videos, which sounds crazy, but I almost wonder if it's like too much. I do it to fill in dead space, because I feel like dead space in a commentary recording is like generally not a good thing. Some people would disagree, but I think it's generally not a good thing. You can have some, and I probably should have a bit more, but I realized, like, man, no wonder I feel tired after doing a couple of these in a row. That was a good ult, but I think he's still just dead. Terrible again, it's okay though. Nice. I do have to book. Okay, we got Giannis owned right there. Did Aegis hit, so I'm okay for now. He's gonna like double chase us though. Yeah, a bit sad. Odin got a passive stack though, which is great. At least. Alright, what's back here? Okay. So next item. I think we just go Aegis upgrade here, I guess. The component, very expensive, 1250 for not such a great one, but we'll go for that, and I think afterwards Soul Reaver's an okay choice. I think Mirrodin's fine. Gem of Focus obviously very good, but I have a lot of cooldown now, so kind of don't want to go it, even though it is good. But I guess at the same time, maybe that's why you should go it, because you do have a lot of cooldown. So maybe I'll just go Gem. We'll maybe go Gem into Aegis. That feels a little bit better, I'd say. This guy should just be dead. I'm gonna ult soon. That's what we were looking for, folks. It's okay to hold it a little bit. I walked into that. Oh my gosh, it's a fucking disaster. My bad. Terrible dash. I juked into the axe and then that happened. So grim, man. I mean, that fight should have been incredible. I still had a really good ult. It still should have been winning. I don't know what exactly happened entirely, but I did fuck that. I guess this Uller is just like raid bossed up as well. Yeah, too bad. Alright, we'll go into what's this guy doing? Monkey. He does have beads, which is a bit silly. Okay, we'll go into Gem. Yeah, this upgraded Aegis into beads pickup is going to completely own for us. We'll go into Gem first. And I do typically recommend to go the 6th, you know, item, aka active, whatever, over starter. Especially if it's conduit. But again, it kind of just depends on the character and like the game state and stuff. I think me having upgraded Aegis this game is such a big deal though that I'm gonna definitely get over starter. Because I really do want to have that beads. Tag them, ult this here to get more damage off. Very close. We played it really well, so not mad. Oh dear. I did 1 billion damage that fight. Surely it's just like good. Guy's out of the fight completely forever. Surely we just kill this guy. He's got to be in sync. Nice. Giannis is dead here. He is. This guy's here again. They get a nice soul. Oh my gosh, man, it is like a super battle. Dude, I am popping off in these fights though. Again, it's not super hard, but I'm doing so much damage. Like, these ults have been really, really good. Okay, let's take it back here. We go into Gem. Okay, now we'll go into upgraded Aegis, obviously, next. Alrighty, I think gold looks, you know, nice, obviously. I do like it a lot. Hopefully we can just play gold. If I can just like tag him out, it's really nice too. It's a bit sketchy, obviously, though. Okay, I'm kind of just waiting for my team to like come back, right? So we can play it a little slow. They're like by the red. Yeah, this should just be a free gold. Now, obviously, they can potentially pull fire, but if we just like kill Uller and stuff, again, they can still pull, but I don't think it's actually even a big deal at that point. Yeah, he's completely caught. Big time. Another Odin stack as well. I'm going to walk over to fire. So notice something. We've got people on gold, and the other people are finishing, rotating over. That's what you want to do. This is like a smart play. Again, they are on this, so we're playing for kills here, not the steal. If we can get the steal, great, but it's not that realistic. It's half for fun. Now, again, they can't actually like do this. They're going to play for a pick now. They realize they can't get anything. So we just have to play this a little smart, and I think we're super fine. Yeah, we just Ganesha combo the Sobek. Hold that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. No way, dude. No way, no way, no way, no way. Bro, this god, I swear, is like not even bad. Like, how much? You see how much damage we're doing? I understand, yeah, I'm fed, blah, 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 whatever, dude. It doesn't matter. Like, we're completely owning. And it's so freaking easy. Anybody could do this. Oh my, oh my. Because here's what happened with this. I was streaming. Clumsy was in there, and I was telling him, I'm like, man, like, this Ganesha god, he's so much fun to play aspect, super easy. I get why he sucks. That's what I said. I'm like, I get why he sucks. And he's like, yeah, he's kind of a hard god to buff because he's so easy and stuff. And we don't want aspect Ganesha to be, like, super good. That was, like, the gist of it, right? Also, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff to balance. But anyways, cool. And then I picked it, and I completely popped off. And then ever since, I've been playing it all the time. So, yeah, this pick is just a good time. We got Aegis upgraded. Now we'll go Beads. And it's looking like a left shove. So we want to shove left because, again, this Phoenix means that if that's down, next fire will be super easy. Because, you know, they have fire waves to clear on the opposite side of the map. And the next fire, that means, you know, obviously we'll be able to just have a numbers advantage if they have someone clearing waves all the way over there. So that is the best Phoenix to get because it's the furthest away from fire. And that's where we're going. Alright, so if we don't get, like, plucked or caught by, like, an Ularax, I think the fight's just won. I've been caught by an Ularax, guys. I don't die, so that's good. But, yeah, a little lazy for me. They're gonna commit on us. We should back up a little. We can play this, you just have to be smart about it. I'm healing with fire and all that stuff, so it's all good. Just ult this. I missed. Got him low. Yeah, a little bit off there, obviously. It's fine, though. Good job, bro. Yeah, that guy's positioning is so bad. It's crazy. He's looking for an axe, obviously. It's fine. We got a pick. We should just hit left. We're still safe. Just kind of threading in the aggro ranges. Keeping him uncomfy. Really nice picks there. The siege ended up working out pretty okay. Oh, I was out of range. I trolled that. That was terrible. On fort, dude. He is so stuck. Awesome. Alright. Well, we got to pick on Uller now as well. Obviously, some of their guys are respawning, but we should be able to get mid pretty easily. And we can just kind of be this flank threat. I'll just poke this guy out a little. Ganesha is on me, that's fine. The range is messed up. We Aegis the combo. I'm completely alright. I run into this guy, one him, ult him. Oh my gosh, this Sobek is actually just getting murdered, dude. Okay, we're good. I could have pre-beats that, but what if... Oh my gosh, triple portal's crazy. I'm cooked. No, I think we end, though. I think we end. Dagger it? Oh, we didn't dagger. Is it a horror? No, I think you got it. Good job. 16 health, but it dies. Odin is just hitting a Phoenix on the side. Awesome. That was fun. Dude, that was awesome. We completely owned there. I just did 1 billion damage. Like, all game. I'm going to say we did... We'll go back to guessing the numbers. I haven't done this in a while. I'll say we did 58k. 56k. Pretty close. Pretty close. GG. That was freaking so much fun. I love this character. He's just so... Such a vibe god, you know? Which is crazy. I never thought I'd say I love Ganesha, but this aspect really is just a blast to play. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Peace out.